YouTube, Mad Dog here, welcome back to my channel. So I thought I'd crack the fire pit up, have myself a nice brew, as you do. Nice autumn all day. So as you've seen on the, I guess on the title of this video, it's a bit of a revisit and a look around the old Mora Kansbol. Now I've had this for over a year now, and I actually was lucky enough to win this in a giveaway competition from my good mate over at Reaper Militia Sidetracked. Like I say, I've had it just over a year now, and take it out the sheath here. I don't know if this will pick up on my poor camera, but I've used and abused this extensively, let's say. I've done things with this knife that really is above and beyond what its designed capabilities are or were intended to be. I've taken it on holiday with me. I use it when I'm fishing, out messing about in the woods, fieldcraft. I've actually used this to fillet pigeon breasts, prepare squirrel, that type of thing, because as you all know anyway, it's basically a standard Scandinavian grind up to about here, and then it sort of merges, blends in around here, and becomes a flat grind drop point. So it's like 2 in 1 basically. You've got a good durable piece of blade here for carving, battening, if you choose to do that sort of thing, which I don't recommend, to be honest. I'm only demonstrating at the beginning of this video because light battening it will take. It's not recommended, I don't think, for a bushcraft knife, not a survival knife. It isn't a full tang knife, so silly to do that really. And like I say, and then you've got this end portion of the blade for skinning, prepping game, and more of a slashing motion. Fine intricate carving work, that type of thing. So, having owned it for over a year, what do I think? Well, I have touched the edge up slightly, only with a very, very fine whetstone, following that profile. I've got absolutely no complaints with it whatsoever. That being said, the only difficulty with my skill level being minimal that I've had is whilst retouching the edge up on this blade, I find it difficult to follow. I believe it's a 12 degree grind angle on each side. I find it difficult to follow that down here where the Scandi grind meets the flat grind, right on that belly there, to actually blend it in nicely to keep a razor edge. That for me was quite fiddly to do, so I've managed it to get a shaving edge, but it takes a bit of patience and time. But that's probably just down to my poor skill level. Things I like, things I don't like. I like the rubberised. There's plenty of give in this scale, in this handle. It really is nice and grippy even when it's wet, and I've had it wet, and it does retain a good amount of textile grip. I like the fact it's a 90-degree spine. I like the fact that it is Scandi grind mostly, and it's basically it's not let me down, and I really have abused this more than I should. I've just quickly got some specs down here just to refresh. So it's the Mora Kansbol. It's a Scanvic 12C27 stainless steel with a Rockwell hardness of 58. Like I've said, a 12-degree sharpening angle. The blade is 2.4mm thick, 10.6 centimeters long, 4.1 inches in old money. Overall length is 22.2 centimeters or 8.7 inches. Weighs 100 grams or 3.5 ounces. Moulded plastic handles with sheath, which is left or right hand, which is a useful item, a useful feature. So if you're a righty, you can click it that way. If you're lefty, and it still retains it nice and tight on both orientations with no rattle. It doesn't come loose. The price point, £30 to £45 over here in the UK. So it isn't the cheapest option, but it is, for my mind, a very good purchase. It's basically buy one get one free. You've got a Scandi bushcraft knife with a flat grind meat preparation, game preparation knife, all in one. So what else can we say about it? It's got the flat grind with a 90-degree spine to the tip. That's about all I've got here. It comes with a moulded sheath. I've added the little ferro rod on, which I'm going to cover in another video. It's a little tip or trick. It's got a drop loop retaining ring there. You can take that off if you so chose to do so, to wear around your belt. So like I say, it's just a revisit after owning this thing for over a year. I'll do a video on opinions and thoughts on batoning, however you want to say it, and uses for different cutting tools within the field. Just my thoughts and opinions later on. I won't go into all that now. But I believe this is like a 1/2 to 3/4 tang, something like that, a bit more than the Companion's got. But again, it isn't a full tang, so don't recommend heavy batoning. But I've enjoyed ownership. I would definitely recommend it. Yeah, and it stood up to some good punishment. Just poke the fire here with it a little ways. I'm getting well smoked out here. So yeah, that's the Mora Kansbol. A year on, still going strong, still use it. It's my go-to field beater, really, if you like. Yeah, highly recommend it. Go get yourself one. Hope you find some of this stuff useful. Take care out there, and I'll see you all soon. Mad Dog signing off. Yeah!